Hello? Son. Hello, son.
View your stream.
There you go. It'll tell me right here if we're live or not. Oh, yeah, we're live. It's saving the R34 from the ash. There you go. All right, then, hold on. Trying to see. This is a test.
Get down.
Hello? Bro, why would I get down if we can pull it up? How we looking?
Good.
Hey, you can see it. It's pretty clear. Damn, we really... It's a little bit delayed.
Delayed, it's fine.
Everybody, okay. Oh, shit. We live. All right, everybody. If you're watching this, this is our first stream outside of having the phone. So we're using Gilbert's GoPro 12 and we're streaming from the house. Essentially, as you can see, the car is covered in ash because of the fires that are happening. They're about, what, 30 minutes to 45 minutes that way, and it just freaking rained and ash on the car. I left for Australia, and then my car came back ashy. Now we both have something in common. It's like, even though I'm in the house, I'm still dry as hell. But essentially, this car has had a lot of breathing issues. So if you guys don't know, we put a Magnuson 2650 on here. Beautiful unit, makes a lot of power. But unfortunately, we didn't do all the proper breathing, what would you call it? The proper breathing things for this car to do so. So essentially, every time I've driven this car, a big plume of white smoke has come out the left side, which is the passenger side of my car. And now we get to fix it. So essentially what we have to do is take off the valve cover. We have another valve cover that has the oil fitting on the other side. So essentially when you have a drift car or drag car, anything like that, you want the breathing on the LS to be both in the front and not the rear. The reason why is because since you're driving forward, all the oil shoots back. And in the case of this, we took the baffle off of this. And since you're driving forward and the oil comes back, you can imagine after one lap, I'm filling up this catch can. We're starting to think maybe that I cooked the rings on this engine simply because I put a boosted application on a car that wasn't built for boost. That's my fault. It's not the blower's fault. I've been considering going NA on this just because, number one, I don't need 700 horsepower to drift. All I really need is, I don't even need 700 horsepower. It's just kind of like a flex at that point. But at the same time, I can't optimize the use of my blower with this setup. Essentially, this thing doesn't even wake up at 8 pounds. It's just doing its job. But this is capable of 1,200 and more. So essentially, I've been talking to a few companies about getting a different engine setup and everything for this car and taking this engine out, getting it refreshed, and then putting another engine in here, like a fully built LS. This LS is fully built for NA. So I'd build a boosted engine for this. But then I'm thinking about my son doesn't know. I don't even know if he watches my live stream. I'm thinking about building a car with my son and giving him this engine so he has something to drive. Has he drifted before? No, but at least it's like I know he'll have it and he can do whatever he wants with it. But until then, let's fix this car. Let's have some fun, and we'll maybe have a random guest or two besides Gilbert and myself in this live stream. So just sit back, relax, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon. That is a 6. So if you see this truck to the left, this is a turbo Toyota. It's for an old man. My roommate is a senior citizen, a retired drag racer, a retired shit talker. He's in the geriatric phase of his life. He's one of the very few old people I know that don't need a Blue Chew or Viagra to still get it up and get it out, but he has nobody to get up and get out for, so. Hello, sir. Would you like to come say hi to the live stream?
No, heads up with all that shit talking.
Come here, everybody. Let me introduce you to my new roommate.
My elderly
roommate.
Boy, this is a nice car you have here. Certainly does look like it goes in circles well. Too bad it's not very fast. When you grow up, son, someday you can buy yourself a Toyota truck just like this one here and get rid of all the GTR life guys out of here.
Go back inside before I call the home to come get you.
They're serving fucking cereal. I gotta go.
Well, those you don't know, I live with Brad. He's pretty cool. Like all BS aside, he looks after me. He looks after my shit. I look after him. I look after his shit. It's like having like a big brother that's a dad. That's not your dad. That's your big brother, but you're the big brother. So I'm the more responsible one. He just talks shit. I'm like, you hungry? He's like, I haven't eaten all day. What have you been doing? Watching this show with Billy Bob Thornton?
Don't be bagging on landmen.
Is that what it's called?
Landmen.
Landman.
Landman.
Gilbert, I've been watching this show with Billy Bob Thornton. He's like a lawyer, but it's like watching Better Call Saul, but it's like everybody can slightly act. So there's overly compensated Mexicans like, hey, yo, fool, what's up, fool? Hey, yo, fool. Like, bro, you don't need to be that Mexican, bro. Like, you don't. Not all Mexicans talk like that. But
No, landmen's good. It's out of Texas about the oil findings in the fields.
It's on Netflix?
But on Netflix, yeah. It's a Netflix series. It comes out every Sunday.
that man loves him some landman.
Love you to landmen. Yeah, excuse me, I'm sick because Gary brought back the
koala flu.
The koala flu from Australia. Jesus.
I was out there. I had me a intercourse with an orangutan.
Oh, the koala, not orangutan. They don't have orangutans.
It's a Dave Chappelle show. He said, "You ever had sex with an orangutan?"
It's not in the pocket.
Oh shoot! Let me get that adapter too.
This car's so dirty.
No, it's crazy. Wild. Yeah.
The fire's killed it.
Yeah, I didn't know it traveled all the way up over here. That's crazy.
Yeah, the ash is insane. You can see it all on the windows.
That's crazy. Well, I take it you washed that.
We both washed our cars yesterday, and they all got musty again. So everybody, to explain, this is a Dash 10 oil cap. Dash 10 oil cap. So essentially what we're going to do, we got to get a cap too, Mr. Gilbert. Essentially what we're doing is we're putting the valve covers on because with LS valve covers, they're directional. So they're not directional. So you can put them on upside down or right side up. So we'll take this off. If it'll come off because Brad gave it to, yeah, of course. Smells like smells like burnt gas. We'll take that off. Essentially put this in there. Oh, don't tell me it don't fit. Huh?
Why wouldn't it fit? Spin it.
Oh, I didn't push it in all the way. Got. Remember when Matthew gave me that fucking oil cap? It should be. It's the same, right?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
This is hard because of the O-ring. Does the other one have an O-ring?
They all have O-rings.
That should be seated.
It's not. It's uneven.
Well, here.
We'll figure it out when we put it on the car. We got two of them.
You might want to get a little bit of oil if you have some and lube up that O-ring.
Oh yeah, we got some. I got some oil in there tomorrow too. Yeah. Let's just put it on first.
Yep.
Put that on.
Throw away that
This gasket. Throw away this gasket. I wish we had a tape. How's everybody doing this beautiful Saturday morning? Y'all good down there? How my hands dirty and I ain't even did nothing?
Sounds about right.
Right? That's the usual MO. Damn, prayers to those who are affected by the fire. You know what I've been thinking about, Mr. Gilbert? I have all those new clothes from sponsorship.
I know.
So I was just gonna give them to the people for the fire.
You should.
I don't have nothing to do with. I mean,
You should.
I think I should.
You should.
I'll probably do it tomorrow morning after church. Go there. What else should I? I mean, I can't really give them more. I have some shoes too. Some brand new like Vans and shit that I haven't worn.
Whatever you can spare, right?
I mean, I have more than enough.
God, he collected a bunch of shit.
Really? Where'd she
Yeah.
go?
So one of her friends, her running friends, was gonna pick it up and donate it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Give them all the new hoonigan clothes I know I'm not gonna wear. A couple jackets, couple sweaters. Everybody in here looking healthy. We got 31 people in here. Obi-Wan to Anakin type stuff. Where has dog been? Brad's been in the house, so unfortunately, I think Brad has carpal tunnel and he had surgery in his hands. So unfortunately, he can't do much besides fish and jack off, and he can barely jack off because he can't even grip his meat. So in a weird way, unfortunately, he's disabled by default. So I help around the house. I sweep. I'm like Cinderella, except like I talk shit to him, but I clean. And there's no Prince Charming because we both got old ass shit that don't work.
Low-key, you're making yourself look like the help.
I'm not the help, first of all. I'm far from the help. I'm just a nice young man that wants to help an old man. The help. How's that pie taste? You could just disconnect it from here.
Oh yeah, I could.
Yep. Boy, look at that. Every time we take this part, how many times have we taken these valve covers off?
Too many times.
All we gotta do is spark plug wires too.
On this side? No, this side's
On
fine.
the other side.
Oh.
And the cool thing is there's an E85 net station right down the street from here.
Where?
Yeah, 76 is like half a mile away. If that. Turn it off. Have Brad squeeze a stress ball. He can't even squeeze that. He can barely squeeze his butt cheeks. Dang. So the reason, so people, if you're wondering, like, it's easier for me to go live than sit here with the GoPro and try to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Okay, we're back, and then get back to it. Will we vlog again? Of course. But what I wanted to do is, well, what we wanted to do is test how well this works. So when we go to track events and everything, we could just put the GoPro in the car and more or less give you guys a ride along. Uh-oh, here comes landlord.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Which one did you burn?
Yeah, these ones are here burning. I think they're too close to the, we gotta wrap the header.
Dude, yeah, I put that fucking condom thing on it.
For some reason, all the wires on that side, when you put them on the spark plug itself, they're not like these are snug on the spark plug. Those are really loose. Yeah.
Did you check the tips on these?
The tips of the spark plugs.
Because you know they have like the thin part that comes off, it comes on, it makes it from a big to a little. Some of them do, some of them don't.
That and then since these rest on the headers,
Yeah.
what's happening is that rubber insulation is melting away, so it doesn't snug on them as much.
Well,
If you know-
those are the ceramic ones, right?
Yeah.
So those should
Mine
be
did the
snug.
same thing though. I bought the ceramics and I ended up burning them too.
Really?
Brody's truck 8 spark plug wires like this, every single S10. 8 spark plug wires on the one side the whole time. And then the only way we got away with it is we wrapped the headers and then we got these again, but we put the sleeves over it.
Yeah, the heat sleeves.
The heat sleeve,
Yeah.
so the heat sleeve over the spark plug wire. And then my son actually took heat wrap and wrapped a couple of them because where the wire goes around.
Yeah.
He wrapped the actual wire itself. But the S10 hasn't eaten plugs since he did all of that.
We had
to him.
we had the sleeves once upon a time. I don't know what happened to them.
The sleeves burnt up.
Oh damn.
Yeah, because it's since the headers aren't wrapped, they just burn through the sleeves first.
You need to wrap the headers. I think I told him that right when he first put his car together. I'm like, you gotta wrap the headers.
What was the thing?
The problem is though, if you have an oil leak like you did on wrapped headers, you have a fire. Because that's the worst thing. Everybody's like, oh, header wraps catch fire. No, the oil leaks that are fucking put the oil on the fucking thing and caught fire is what catches fires. You know, and everybody has oil leaks. It just happens. It's part of the deal. But when you wrap them, if they're not clean and they're not soaked in oil, they fucking work forever. That's got a wrapped fucking whole downpipe on it. But a couple of the S10 has wrapped headers. It's when you have oil leaks does the fucking shit suck. It'll soak it up and then it'll be on fire. And You're like, how do I put this out? It's like a wick of a candle. It just stays lit.
Yeah, Uncle Gary's been around the world, so if you haven't seen me in a while, it's because number one, I had to move. Number two, I've been trying to get my life together. Number three, I've been trying to get my health together. And number four, I've been busy with work at the Giant H, and we've been driving in secrecy.
I want to cover your shit in the asphalt.
You got a rag?
I like this remote mount coil. I never even noticed that.
I gotta add that to the list of random shit I need at this house.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, I got a Costco. You know, I got an executive.
I know, you got the executive one. You got...
Your boys moving to go. So 280. I waited today. Well, I got back from Australia at 289. Waited to.
Went up.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. My goal was not to go over 290 because I wasn't working out. And I just
How come you got all that H money you taking from the old man? Huh? You're just robbing him with his last halfway dirty clean rag.
Because fucking Black Cinderella over here is doing everything in your house because your decapitated ass can't do shit.
Hey, Princess is gonna be home in a minute. Do it easy.
Princess, don't say nothing to Princess.
Don't say shit to Princess.
Don't look her in the eye. His daughter. Oh.
You'll get killed.
I was here, and she was like, "Why the hell is this that?" I said, "This, that, and the third." I said, "Why is the kitchen ready?" "Shut up, fat ass." I was like, "Okay, she's all right. I'll leave you alone."
Oh man.
She called me a clean freak the other day. I took that as a compliment.
There's certain fucking moments of the month that you do not want to cross the path.
I feel like the way the trash can is, she's always on the moment.
You just ride it easy. Keep it easy.
So this is the new one?
Keep it sleazy.
This is old.
Damn, Gary, I haven't been sick since before COVID, and you bring this Australian fucking cold back with you. It's killing me.
Bro, it's this stupid fire.
Making my nose. Ugh.
Oh, Rance put RTV on these.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's alright. Put some more RTV.
You got RTV?
My car's held together with silicone.
Sounds like the women you date.
Jesus.
Damn. Everybody, so after we fix this, so the problems with this car is exhaust hanger broke, valve covers, oil catch can, and then after this we're gonna go to the shop and then we are going to go work on Mr. Gilbert's car. So we're gonna pull the engine. He got a new clutch, a new flywheel from Advanced Clutch Technology, aka ACT, and he got a cage kit, radiator, rear or lower support.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a fun day of working on cars. I figured if you ain't got nothing to do on Saturday, you could watch or you don't have to watch, you know. But we appreciate it. Will we bring back vlogging? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I get into the rhythm of doing this. And then that way, if this looks clear, everybody let us know. That the hardest part is we don't have Wi-Fi at the track, so I might have to get one of those things from T-Mobile. The hotspot.
They stretch out.
Do they? Brad would know. They stretch out?
Stretch out. Oh, shit. Yep. Okay.
That excess put on
You sound like a predator.
my head feels like it's 100 miles.
Have you took a hot shower?
I'm actually gonna take another one. Last night, fucking, I was just like coughing and hooking up with really don't need silicone. A lot of times you put silicone down here so when you put the gasket in, it stays on that and doesn't come off.
That's it.
Because you were changing the fucking valve cover. Kind of sucks. You don't have to put silicone on this edge.
Oh, okay.
Usually you just put it like with 2 or 3 blades.
That's why Rance did it, because
So it would stay on the valve
Oh,
cover.
that's why Rance did it,
And the
yeah.
valve cover fucking. It's just a good common practice. That's why I like the Honda Bond
Yeah.
versus the fucking this. Because the Honda Bond's like permanent. And you're just putting a little dot.
Alright, so maybe we shouldn't just put it in there. We'll just leave it alone. Hopefully it stays on like this shit back on.
That's the problem is like when you knock it, sometimes it pops out. That's why it's better just to put that way.
we got a whole studio here.
Dabby doo.
I'd prefer the Honda Bond on almost everything, but this is better for exhaust. Like Honda Bond does not work on exhaust.
Is this good for like oil and shit like that too?
Everything.
Yeah.
That's the best.
I remember I used it when I built the B on the Integra, but
Where you get Honda Bond from?
Honda.
Your Honda, you have this $16 tube. It's
Yeah.
like this. It's smaller than the fucking.
Expensive as shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't leak. Like, it doesn't leak. I'd rather prefer Honda Bond over everything.
So we have to face that one forward.
Yeah.
That's like because the K series, like the whole gasket is Honda Bond.
The front cover?
No, oil pan.
Oh, the whole oil pan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
on the
much
B
Honda
series, I
Bond.
think you still use a gasket.
The gasket.
Yeah.
He was saying that little Integra, he did the K-swap on, freaking moves.
I
Dude,
bet.
oh my god, 143.
That's how fast you went?
Yeah, on the freeway.
What did it? Have you dynoed it?
216 on pump gas and 234 on E85.
And that's just a stock
Stock
K-series?
K series.
No, in stock injectors?
The build.
No.
500s or 1,000?
I think they're 550s. It's all not Deech work. It's all it's another fancy name. I can't remember.
The built B series I had made.
They're not injector dynamics, are they?
ID.
Oh, ID?
ID.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got that and their pump and their line.
Oh, so he spent
and
some money.
Their kit. Oh, yeah. He's got like the nice pump, the nice line kit, the nice aftermarket relay kit. Dude, yeah, everything nice. Everything nice. There you go, Brandon. I'm just interested to see how it places that back coil. And are the coil brackets going to be upside down?
Yeah.
I think it'll be upside down, but you can rearrange them. You should be able to.
I don't think you can spin these coils around the way you think, but you could try. That's what I was wondering when you were going to go put this back together. I'm like, if you flip this valve cover, that means the coil bracketries are backwards.
I'm
But
thinking the bracket, if it flips around,
the coil output will be putting this way
Yeah.
because of this bar.
But
So
I'm
this
hoping-
bar is now going to be down here. So all these will be going up.
as long as I can get a screw into her there, so it should hold it. We'll see.
This is what we dealt with on Brody's too, because we ended up fucking, I don't remember what we did. Got the stock ones and cut the stock ones and put the stock ones back on the coil. He has the same problem. His S10 has this coil is pretty much hung up. And same on that side, that coil is hard to get to because of the brake booster. But well, yours is your brake booster on this side.
I want to do one of those Willwood brake boosters, but I don't know if I'll lose the how it feels because
It changes it totally.
I don't like having a stomp hard because I'd be driving this on the street and fucking.
Well, it's just the harder you push, the stopper you stop. Where like the power assist is like it makes you feel.
Chase Bays is supposed to have that new one where the pedal feel still feels like.
Well, if you do the ratio pedal, so like on the Tacoma, I did it. The Tacoma, we did it for a different reason because like when the engine stalls out, you don't want to lose brakes. So like when you're going down and up and down hills, you don't want to lose a brake feel when you're like the motor cuts off. You know, you want to have the same brake feel. But to do it right, we had to put the whole wheel
like that
pedal
was going
assembly in. And that pedal assembly changes the ratio. It's like a 1:20 or a 1:16 ratio. And there's like different slots. And you can make the pedal feel softer or harder. But there's no power. It all has to do with leverage.
You got a water hose out front?
That pink thing that we washed the dove boats out with,
Yeah. No, I didn't know because I was looking on this side. I didn't know it was in the front.
there's one right behind you, I believe.
Oh shoot.
I don't think these valve covers are symmetrical.
They should be, because if you look at it, everything's in the middle. Oh.
They're not symmetrical.
No, because of the bump.
Yeah, if you look, it sets it like off.
No, there's a bump. Look at the bump. I bet you put the bump on the wrong side. If you flip them over, if you use the left on the right and the right on the left, is the bumps up on the one you just put on?
The bumps are.
Oh, I thought you could flip the valve covers because I thought everything.
So the bumps have to be up.
So worst
Are
comes
the
to worst,
bumps
just
down?
flip it around the other way. I see what you're saying. These humps right here, I thought that this was in the middle. You can't just flip it around.
Yeah, no, the bumps are right here. The bumps are going to go with the bumps. See the bump? See the bump? The That's gotta go
So
together.
first comes to worst, since this still has the baffle, we'll flip it around. Yeah, this one we took the baffle off, but even what they were saying, Odie was saying, since it has no baffle, all they can do is just shoot up.
Yeah.
So we'll just put this one on with that baffle and then just put this oil cap on and see what it does.
It's still gonna do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
You're better off. What you're better off doing now, since you have this. Well, no. Fuck. You still need this.
Better off doing is rebuilding the motor from all the blown rings that are fucking.
You get out of here, old man. I'm not finna take that off.
Why don't we compression leak down test the motor and find out what the leak down is on each cylinder?
You gotta pull this, plug it, and you gotta put another one here.
Well, for now, the only thing we can really do is I want to at least see if we could try this and put that cap on here because
It's not gonna make a difference. It really isn't.
well, essentially the only thing I can think of is like when I was driving, and you know how all the pressure comes out the valve cover.
But it didn't this time.
This time it did, but on here, since it doesn't have this, it has to go through here than there. So I'm thinking what he was saying was the path of resistance is still is least because there's nothing blocking this from this. So all the oils essentially has nothing to block. The plate blocks it and then lets it go through here. So before when I was driving, if I'm mashing on it, it just shoots through the valve cover. Essentially, supposed to have pressure supposed to go into the catcher. But now since this has that block, it should like slow it down. So it won't fill up as much.
So put it on the right.
Put this on the right, yeah.
We'll just put that.
Yeah, and we'll just turn it. We'll just cap it out. Brad messing with our studio equipment.
How's it going?
How's it going, boss man?
You get packages early here.
Yeah, that's why I like. That's what happens when you live in a white neighborhood. That's when they delivered my self-transforming Optimus Prime. These fuckers, they didn't even make it discreet. It was just like Optimus Prime. You know, like, oh boy, he got a box that just says it's just brown.
Yeah.
This box came with the Optimus Prime on it.
Yeah. I tripped on that when I saw it. I looked at it. I was like,
Yo,
wow.
what is he ordering?
No, I knew we had talked about it earlier. About it. I didn't know that was the one that he was actually waiting for like that though.
You have caps, plugs,
The rubber plug.
rubber plug caps.
What size?
The ones that go in like the front of the LS breather port thing.
The big ones?
No. This one, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one. That's like a 3/8. Is this yours?
What? Is my? I don't know. Who's my name on it?
No, that's your name's Melissa Montoya.
My name is Gary King Jr.
This is not very.
What? Still not going?
This one
Oh, Gary, stupid.
Jesus.
How are the fires? The fires are way over there, but we're still getting ash.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're dirty.
You're dirty.
I'm not dirty. I'm black.
There's a difference.
I'm dirty by default. Good morning.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I thought you were Carlos, but you're not Carlos.
No.
I didn't say anything. I let that one go.
He actually had.
Here's some black caps for you.
Thank you, old man. Just spit on it.
Oh, she must have been talking about you.
Oh, me?
You were Carlos.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in Long Beach right now, so we're far from the fire, but we're still getting all the ash, which is crazy.
Yeah, I want to say we're like over 25 miles.
What'd you say?
I think we're at least 25 miles.
The only thing I'm hoping is that thing doesn't shoot off randomly when it shouldn't shoot off because it's vacuum, isn't it?
No, it blows.
Blowing.
It is. You think that cap will shoot off?
If you have back pressure, if you have blown cylinder rings, like we keep saying.
Go inside. Go inside.
After he helps you out, go
Huh?
inside. Thanks for the parts. Huh? Go inside.
I have a compression leak down tester too. And a
We ain't got that kind of time
Yeah,
today.
you do. All you just do is take a spark plug out. We can fucking throw some air into it and find out what's blowing
The,
right
tr-
in
the car
circuit.
turns on.
You have the worst.
We're not gonna turn it on.
You're the racer that goes to the track, shows up, and it breaks in the first lap because nothing's tested.
I got literal
nothing's-
syndrome.
Nothing's proven. Everything's thrown together the night before, fucking on a mad dash with no patience.
I think I've had enough patience with this car.
Yeah, you have a ton of patience with this car.
There's a smaller cab. Did you spit on it?
No.
This car wasn't even born with this. You
This car wasn't born with this?
no, it wasn't born with this. It changed its lifestyle. It's shaking its bones to death.
For real.
2010 motor in a fucking 90s car.
Actually, this is a 99 motor and a 99 chassis, so it's
Stayed in
congruent.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Grandpa's car was a 99?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was 2000.
No, it's a 99. I had the paperwork before I had to turn it in.
Yeah, but went from real race car to JDM race car.
My grandfather did not race that car. He drove it to Vegas comfortably.
I'm just saying, Corvette is a race car. GTR
Oh.
is a race car.
Everything's a race car. Your truck's a race car. Your mouth's a race car. Your ass is a race car.
Jesus. How come you don't want to race it then?
This isn't that kind of racing. This is just sideways racing. I don't want you to destroy that beautiful truck trying to tandem with me.
I don't want to do that sideways stuff. Might as well just stand next to each other and give us hand jobs. Real man's racing is drag racing. We're not trying to fucking, hug each out afterwards.
Hug it out.
Hug it out. I think that's what they teach the Marines these days. All right, we're not gonna have stabbing class. We're gonna have hug it out. If you run into the field.
Is that what brought you joined the Marines for, to learn how to hug dudes? He could have stayed here for free for that. I would have hugged him all day.
They killed me.
What's going to do? You're not fighting war to war no more. It's fighting drones and.
Yeah, Australian COVID's killing me. Yeah, they took their knives away, took their tanks away.
Really?
Poor guys, what are they going to do? Drone fight.
Apparently those drones are super scary.
Yeah, I'd be worried about that too.
Battle bots.
Yeah, right? Sitting in your freaking your camis and you see a freaking robot with a knife just repeatedly stabbing down.
How about a pack of those robot dogs just walking down your street?
My theory is if you put a sheet over them, they can't see.
Yeah.
That in theory. And then you gotta plug their oil with your thumb.
I'm not sure if I want to be that close enough to find out. Throwing sheets on dogs. Yeah, here's my defensive weapon. Here's a sheet. Yeah, you see, I'm
Yeah, I still talk to White Aaron. He had a baby, so I don't go up there as much. He's trying to be a daddy. White Aaron?
Yeah.
White, I haven't seen him in some time.
Good people.
He stopped using Instagram.
You did.
That's cool. Sounds like a plan.
Stopped using Instagram.
Just, yeah, all social media. Go back to magazines again. I was thinking about that today. I was when I got cough syrup. I'm looking at the magazines. There's not one like car magazine.
They're
I
all
used to love fucking hot VW,
Hot rod.
mini trucking,
Yeah.
hot rodding, dude. That was like
Super street.
bee's knees.
not no more, old man.
Now we gotta go scroll through a bunch of internet porn just to see all these
You're gonna get me demonetized on YouTube, old man. You gotta watch it
car
out.
girls.
What's that one? Cooking with Gary. Cooking with Gary. Have you not changed your girl's oil? Do you want me to?
I think
You sent me that the other day.
Right? Because it randomly pops up. If I gotta see it, you gotta see it.
The Canadians got a stronghold on fucking car shit.
They I've noticed like out of all the countries I've been to, we're the freest when it comes to doing stuff. Everybody else, like you can't drive fast in Australia or Canada, you can't drive fast in freaking America, like Japan, because they'll stop you.
They have cameras everywhere in Australia.
So Australia, every like freeway like every couple of like freeway exits, they have a speed camera, so to automatically take a picture of what you're doing. And England. So if you notice, like
why the fuck are we so behind the times over here?
so you want us to?
I don't want us to have that, but I'm like,
That's what it's coming to.
just go to Oklahoma. They'll get you a ticket each way.
Ask him how he knows.
Yeah, I know.
How do you know? Hey, everybody.
The only family I know gets a ticket going through Oklahoma twice. One on the way there and one on the way home.
I'm telling you, we got that. My uncle got that going to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Don't go to Oklahoma, you guys. That place ain't nice. Sacramento.
South Carolina, you got one going? Coming back, got one in North Carolina.
We got it for 9 over too.
9 over?
Yeah, California is like they wouldn't even pull you over for 9 miles an hour over the speed limit. I got mine for 65 and a 55, and he got his for fucking 55 and a 45.
Wow.
I can't drive 55.
That's funny.
I just need to change the line to a 90.
Turn that motherfucker around. You see that?
Make it straight.
I'm trying to. It's too long.
People need this on the camera because he's actually working on his car.
Right? Let me get out the way.
Yeah, jeez Louise. Mark this day. Stamp.
1/11/25. Gary works on his own car.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't know black people did their own work.
After all the hard shit.
He's like, let me do the last step here.
Yeah, let me put this hose on, just like a YouTuber. I just did the whole valve cover change. Here we go. That was me. If it leaks, it's his fault. Right? Not everybody telling you, your rings are blown.
You didn't see that one? He has a picture of him with a screwdriver next to his wheel.
On his bicycle?
On this.
I think he still has a bike he has to build.
I do.
Now let's just see how the, oh no, they're both the same.
The spark
Coils.
The coils?
Yeah.
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 They won't or they will. They should.
They should. They're pretty universal on the stock valve cover, the bolt pattern. They're just different coil packs. There's
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
coil
yeah, it's the
pack that's
same, huh?
oblong, and then there's ones that are straight.
Yeah, it's similar.
There's like 2 different coil packs you can grab. And now they have 16-volt coil packs.
How many volts are these? 12?
Yeah, they're 12 to 14, I think. But they have ones that run at 16 that you got to run a 16-volt battery and a 16-volt fucking charger. They're badass. They're gonna piss off all the neighbors and fire it up.
No, because it's not like I could
Yeah.
prove.
You gotta like really like smash on it to like.
The only thing I can think of that's gonna happen is that cap blow off, and then we're gonna have to take these valve covers off and weld it shut and send them to Sean. But he's in Japan.
Is he in Japan?
I think so. I didn't see him at the gym today. Usually him and the Power Rangers are there.
I think he's another one that gave up Instagram.
Did he?
Yeah. He's like, you got my number.
Yeah, look at all these people. They're so fucking smart.
I hope it would all go like that. Like they were telling me at Howtech, like they don't use Instagram, they market on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, and
Old
I'm like,
school.
And I looked at Facebook, I was like, oh shit, I got 20,000 followers on Facebook. I didn't even know.
Old school, the original one. The OG.
I wish everything would just go back to Facebook and like Vimeo, and bring back music instead of having everything copyrighted.
Well, I think that's how Homeboy got away with. Remember, I asked him how he used.
Micah Diaz?
Yeah, how he used music.
Yeah.
I asked John. Like, how'd you do that? Before they used to just take down your video.
This is good.
It's hard to tell. They didn't look really bad. Normally you see them burnt all the way through the side. They'll actually eat the...
His other ones were like that.
They don't like to be dropped though like that.
The non-ceramic ones.
Yeah, this one's cooked, Gilbert.
Ceramic ones like do not like to be dropped.
white side. I'd rather just put a new one on there.
That's green.
Is it supposed to be green?
No, that's like fucking. Yeah, that's right. That's not right.
The inside was green.
It's like a boat.
Oh,
boat
whoa.
green. Yeah, look at the difference between when it's sealed and when it's not sealed.
What's getting in here?
Yeah, what is?
It almost looks like corrosion.
I don't even feel like it was on all the way.
I think, because like I said, they're like, since they're resting on there, it's just cooking them. I'll put 2 new ones
No,
on.
it legit looks like battery corrosion. Almost.
Yeah,
That-
like if you look at the tip of the spark plug,
It's
just
white,
as
right?
bad.
Really?
Yeah, the spark plug right now, if you look at like the one next to it, it's clean as fuck. And then you look at that one, and it looks just like the bottom of the anchor in the boat.
They're all different. Oh man.
You see it?
Yeah. This one's bad.
At best, can you get that spark plug out?
Fuck.
They're a nightmare, huh?
They're a nightmare.
That one,
Yeah.
hold on. That specific one's gonna be a.
Low key, we've never changed this back spark plug. It's so hard to get out.
I've changed that one at the track.
Oh, with
Drew,
it must have
yeah.
been once. I don't know how you guys got it.
He did it. He has smaller hands.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like on Brody's, we can reach under and fucking use the wrench sometimes.
Let's
Get
see.
underneath here.
No bueno, y'all. No bueno. Look at that, huh?
Do it from underneath.
What?
Do it with a wrench and crack it, and then take the fingers. And
The
get it
first
out.
3 are fine. It's that back, the very, very back one.
Yeah.
It's super hard to get to. Are you changing anything on this side?
No, I'm gonna
No?
leave those alone. Because you know when we were squiggling them around,
Yeah. These never come loose. It's always
No.
that side.
it's always these 2 in the middle as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna clean that plug?
You want to give me something to clean it?
Spark plug wrench to take it out. Do it right.
It's still loose though.
Yeah. Even when I put the last ones on, the brand new ones, they were loose.
In
I
front of
noticed.
the camera.
Sorry.
Why are they loose though?
That's what I was asking. Like, they're all the same spark plug, so I don't understand why they're loose like that.
Princess is on.
Be quiet, be quiet. Tuck your chain. Tuck
So
your
she's
chain.
mad
It's
because
below-
I put my truck back and now she can't park there. Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
He goes inside. Ah, shit.
Debo's coming. Debo's coming.
Bad. Bad.
She shouldn't be mad. She don't pay no rent. Not like she clean the bathroom every day.
Hey, easy.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Princess, dude, you're gonna get killed. That's a fight you don't want. Teenage daughters.
I'm glad I have a son.
Yeah, at least you can beat on him and you don't feel so bad.
I do feel bad because he's getting too strong. The boy's getting too strong, Gilbert. I tussled with him the other day and I was like, yo, where's this resistance coming from?
He just got that soft, nice voice, and then all of a sudden the Hulk
Boom.
comes out.
He
I
gets
just had a whole freaking freak out. I left my wallet in the Target cart.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I no idea. I went to go pay for my Red Bulls at the gas station, and then I was like, wait, I don't have my wallet. So then I had to go back to my car, and then I realized that my wallet wasn't even in my car.
And you found it in the cart still at Target?
Yes, I literally went to the Target cart, and my wallet was still there.
Wow, I don't know what neighborhood that was in.
Target up the street?
Yeah, well, because I parked the car, so it was far away.
Now you have your wallet, Princess.
She's not as mad as I
Oh
thought
my
she
god!
What happened?
I just went to go buy nails, and now my nails are here. Oh my god, I'm so done! I
Malcolm
freaking
got
hate
it.
lying.
It's not that serious.
Here's your stupid money back. It's only $5.
I gave you 60 and I get $5 back?
Yeah.
At least she gave you the receipt, right?
And she gave me the chain.
No, this is fun.
She didn't go to Chick-fil-A and get a Frappuccino or something.
Oh no, she got a Red Bull,
Uh-huh.
a Red
I
Bull,
didn't.
a Kinder, a Doritos,
Oh yeah, that's all
a
for
Tree Hut, a Bright Room. That's it. What the fuck any of this shit is. Fuck, tree hut's $10. What the fuck's a tree hut?
I don't know.
It's body care. Something
Oh.
you don't know.
Pomegranate. Something.
Can you help me open this knife?
This knife?
Oh.
You push the button like that.
Let me see. I can.
I did the wrong way. My bad. I got it.
We're gonna send Brad to the Asian spa.
Yeah, I'm down. Which one? What do you want to try?
Huh?
I like them all.
The one where the windows are painted black.
The ones that have the massage parlor in neon.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's quality.
Is it?
Yeah.
What kind of quality?
The kind of quality where they take care of you, where you don't have to ask for something another.
Let's have a viewer-sponsored trip to Thailand. Me and Gary will go for a week.
There you go.
Okay? Everybody send some money because we're going to Thailand.
Woo-wee. Then I go send no money with your back blocking the camera, old man.
Sorry.
What I tell you, one more time, I'll put you in a home.
I'm going to go back in the home anyways. You smell.
Was like Happy Gilmore? What I tell you, old ladies? Oh, somebody help me.
I just want to know you're going to take that spark plug out and change it.
Give me something.
Just put your spark plug on. That's fine.
Yeah, just put it on.
Yeah, right?
You're fine. You're fine.
The car's gonna turn on and it's gonna sound all godly. She over there sounded like she going through it.
You gotta live with that?
Huh?
Oh, you gotta live with that?
I'm barely here.
Touche.
I'd be in my room. I'm like, can you hear anything? She's like, no. You're here?
Can you hear anything?
Because I'd be in there yelling. Yeah. I don't be doing nothing.
What you be doing, Gary?
Playing my videos.
Kind of videos.
Huh?
Kind of videos.
The kind of videos that get you trouble if the librarian looks at what you're watching. My hands are too big. Is it on here?
You have one extra because the front part here is shaved down.
What? Oh.
Where the hole, where the threads in. Are you starting this?
Can we start it?
Legal.
Ruined the neighbor's morning.
She just told me I can't take another shot of NyQuil because I'll have a NyQuil high.
Well,
People do that? I'm
I
like,
don't know.
whoa. Are you done yet? Hey, are you done yet?
Oh, it's the neighbor across the street that said, I told you, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you done yet?
Crazy how much air I can feel coming out from this side.
Yeah, that was the one that you hit last time.
Yeah.
So that V-band is
Why
done.
don't you get yourself a muffler, dude?
Why don't you get yourself a fucking
When you put
coffin?
that muffler on the back,
It sounded
so much
good.
better.
It sounded so good. I almost went and got it right now to put it back on there. Dude, just any can in the back would be fine.
Yeah, it sounded way better.
That straight pipe shit's good for you 300Z guys and
Oh, not even that.
trumpets.
it tones it down to where it has like a good tone to it.
It does.
It doesn't need that raspy ass.
Well, he needs a full
Broken trumpet.
exhaust. Because this is like the third time he's hit the V band where it comes off the Y, and
Oh,
he
it's
just
bad.
destroys him. That's why it sounds like crap right now. I mean, the only way you're gonna know is when you romp on it. So I mean,
What? Yeah.
you can't do anything today. So I mean,
His theory is if it still runs, drive it.
Yeah. This is,
essentially,
it's,
If it still runs, drive it.
essentially.
and then the oil pressure thing, it's still it was reading low, and then it shot up to 30. It shoots up.
I think
When was the
oil-
last time you did an oil change?
Last time the
This
day
thing has no dipstick.
How's that?
So the alternator that he had is the wrong one. So where the dipstick hits, it hits the alternator. It was it must have been arcing out somewhere on the back of it, and it arced a hole in the dipstick. So it was just pissing oil everywhere.
So where's the dipstick? What'd you guys do? Put a little
A plug in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
we have the new dipstick, but now we either gotta
They make flexible dipsticks.
the tubes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it'll work. Would it work for this?
They're universal flexible dipsticks. It's made by like I don't know. This one has it on it right now, but my other car has it on too. It's just a stainless steel, like, and it has
You
a
can manipulate it
you
and
can
everything.
manipulate it into whatever you want. Yeah.
So we have a new one, but it's either
You guys are trying to use the hard steel tube one.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they make. Come on, it's an LS. They make everything for this car. Yeah, look at flexible fucking dipstick tubes.
So maybe you just get the flexible dipstick tube and then just use the actual dipstick that they gave you.
I'm hoping that like when I romp.
No, that doesn't work like that. You got to use the dipstick that comes with the tube because they basically say that it should be like off a distance off of where the thing goes through. It's not necessarily
Off of the flexible tube or the one that he has?
the flexible one.
Oh, the flexible one. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
like,
sense.
Like wherever it hits the block, it's supposed to be so many inches beyond that to be in the pickup.
So you see in this alternator right here how it has like that black like back end on it?
Yeah.
It gets in the way. In the original alternator that we had, it doesn't have that big back end, so the tube goes right through that. No, that one's this is like a O'Reilly special. Because
There's the built alternator.
We don't
They haven't got it to me yet. He's like, I'll get to when I get to it.
Call it, dude. That's weird. Usually it's like a week or two.
I'm low key hoping he forgot so I can take my Holly alternator there, and that's the one that has the diode on the side, not the back.
Not the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more flush. So he has one. It's just it doesn't work. So, but when you cross-reference the part numbers and you go to like O'Reilly or AutoZone, this is the one that they give you.
It has that giant black block on it. What's that black on the? What's that?
It's covering the diode, like the regulator, the voltage regulator and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're right. There's two different ones. I have two different ones. But I also have an old school, like the original small block Chevy one that's going to an LS too, because it's a one wire.
It's a one wire.
Yeah, it doesn't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't care.
This is a 3-wire.
Yeah.
It's a one wire. It should be just a one wire.
I thought it was a.
I thought
It looks
said
like
now
it looks like a
it's
3-wire
light
pin, but it has one
okay.
wire.
Oh. No, one wire means it just has a battery cable. It
Oh.
doesn't even have anything else.
No.
You have an igniter on this, meaning there's one wire that ignites. It tells it when 12 volt goes on, hey, start to work. Big alternators like those ones, they're always on. As soon as they start spinning, they start working. That's how you have to get. That's the only way you can get like 200 plus amp
So
alternators.
I guess we have next weekend. Because when's the event? The 1st and the 2nd, right? It's the 1st and the 2nd.
First and second.
Next week's the 15th. Going to the 20th.
We got 2 after this weekend. You got 2 weekends.
2 weekends to figure this out.
Figure it out, it's done.
No, I still feel like it's gonna blow through here.
Same. I think that cap's gonna blow off.
You're fine. Send it.
Yeah, it's gonna blow through there still. He needs to.
Do a compression leak down.
Well, Odie told him, you need to move that port to the front, whether it's baffled or not. So that back port needs to be up here, which means he needs to buy like a dash. What is this? Dash 10, or go bigger, like a dash 12. He told him dash 12 minimum. Do dash 12 in the front and run it off of the front of the cover. That's exactly what we're trying to do right now.
Or just make that line super long, coming up and come back and be like a P-trap. Keep all the oil down there.
Oh, I see what you mean. But if it's blowing that much,
If it's blowing that much, there's nothing you're gonna do.
Nothing.
It's gonna put pressure up here, up there, down there, over there, over there. If there's 2 or 3 rings that are just shot on each side,
could his tiny exhaust be building up that pressure?
no.
No?
I think it wasn't gapped right. I think it was gapped NA and fucking
The rings.
Yeah, he's overheated the rings and they've butted ends so many times now that they're probably broken rings or unhappy ring glands and stuff. Yeah, because the bigger thing about the NA motors versus the turbo or the boosted motors is how much ring gap they have in the cylinder. So,
It's doing like 1 lap at ABS. This thing was filling up. It never did that before.
Yet again, it wasn't breathing before either.
yeah, but you say before or now. Like before, if it was connected, it still had to have some kind of crank pressure.
So the crank pressure was coming out the valve cover, not going to the catch can.
Yeah,
So
it was
this big
blowing
flow-
the gaskets basically. It was going past the gaskets.
And then you just had an example of it when you blew the valve cover gasket out. LSs don't blow valve cover gaskets out, dude.
And that was when we didn't
That's
have...
just not even a thing we talk about. That's not on our rail.
Well, we didn't have a catch can on it either. We just had that...
But remember, catch can's like a it's not supposed to. It's like a just in case thing.
But the thing is, that catch can breathes.
Yeah.
So essentially
Not
what he's saying is that the crank pressure didn't have nowhere to go, so it blew out the seal.
Yeah.
On
And
the
now you're
valve
just-
covers though, the valve covers are rigid fucking, like, that's a
Yeah.
tough seal to blow out. You gotta have a lot of blow by or a lot
I
of
originally thought we weren't we didn't torque down the valve covers enough, so I even torqued them to spec and I used like blue thread locker to
12
make sure.
foot-pounds or
Yeah, it's
something?
like 10 or 12.
10 or
Yeah,
12 foot-pounds.
something like that. But I used thread locker on them the last time too.
You gotta get the inch-pound wrench out, then times it by 12 and figure out the fuck that is.
I didn't know you knew math.
I just remember building my first LS motor, and I was like, okay, got the 1/4 inch fucking inch drive, click, click, and then after that second or third times I took it apart, I'm
Fuck this.
like, it's like a Lego that you took it apart and put back
Yep.
together so many times, and it's like, yeah, it's all right.
Oh shit.
That's all I can do is get the V-band, put it on this week,
Yeah, get a V-band,
get
put it
the
on.
get 2 metal brackets, 2 metal little things, I can't think of things, clamps,
Yeah.
and then just have the exhaust tied up. That's about it.
I got a coat hanger, and fucking there's some silicone in your front.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I know he's not wrong.
But
Hey, thank you.
you know the part that comes off of the hanger? The
Yeah.
actual hanger part, they sell those there too, I think.
When the hanger broke from the wall.
That's what I mean. So if you buy the hanger, you can weld it on.
I don't have a welder here. Oh, he has a welder. When? What I'm saying, I would do that to get it to the shop and then weld it on. I still feel like that port's good. Something's gonna shoot out. But it's like, if we know this, do we just?
I just leave it on there the way it is for now.
Uh-huh.
What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to go get the fitting and weld it onto the front,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and then do it from the front, and then just that's like last case scenario. If you're getting blow by from the front, just like Odie told you, like it needs to be in the front. At that point, like you just need to rebuild your engine at that point.
But so it's like, right now, it's like I'm wondering if it just keeps getting worse with time. Like, do the rings get worse, or is it just one of those, like, it's already cooked, it's clean? Brad!
It's gonna get worse over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any, like, with the issue I have, like, if I keep driving it like this and the rings are cooked, if the rings are cooked, the rings are cooked, right?
It's gonna, the worst part is it'll score the bores on the cylinders to where you would have to bore it out or put sleeves in the motor. But that's probably the worst thing that would happen.
What did he make?
Who?
Odie? He had a sleeved 5.3 that made
He has a sleeve 5.3 that makes 1,600 horsepower.
no 600 horsepower.
But he has a 427.
I don't know. The 427s, there's 383s, which are like the stroked 5.3s and stuff. They're making 5,600 right now.
NA?
NA. And then you get into like you're saying, like 6 liters and above, which is like 408 cubic inches all the way up.
Mhm.
700 seems to be like the sweet spot of everything right around there.
Yeah, I think
Its torque is where you're going to see it match.
Oh, okay.
I want to say he said it was a Sleeve 5.3 427 NA on pump gas that made 600 horsepower.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
easily
that's
done.
on his hot pit car.
On his hot pit car,
Yeah,
yeah.
but remember he's making that with the wedding cake on it.
With the wedding
Yeah.
cake, yes.
You're talking about an air cleaner. That doesn't make no difference.
Well, no, he has instead he doesn't have this throttle body. He has the one that goes up.
He has like Brody. It looks like
Yeah.
a carburetor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, I mean, here nor there, nor there, nor here nor. They're making those horsepower numbers like nothing. 650, 700 horsepower. And a pump gas motor.
Yeah.
Nelson Racing was selling a fucking 1200 horsepower like package with a warranty.
Damn.
Yeah, twin turbo. Like that's his nothing motor.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think, like you said, the engine was built for NA, and then when you put the supercharger in there, it couldn't handle
Well,
it.
supercharger and doopy charger. Supercharger on doopy charger fucking equals poopy. I mean,
Mr. Slits on limiter every 5 seconds.
What did Margaritas tell you?
The-
What did he tell you? He told you at the track.
can't fix stupid. Not even with duct tape.
He told me to stop sitting on limiter. I'm gonna blow the engine.
He did tell you that.
Literally, they're like it's the worst thing you can do to anybody motors, and that's why like all these fuckboys that go out there and go, "Pop, pop, 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 pop." Dude, it's the worst thing you could do. Worst thing.
I thought it was an LS.
I mean, it is an LS, and it'll last a lot longer than like your RB doing that or anything else. But it's still not happy when you take fuel and you take spark away from a motor that's going at those RPMs, and then you reintroduce that fuel or reintroduce that spark intermediately. Life ain't happy.
You know, we got 2. How many weeks we got to the event, Mr. Gilbert?
3 weeks.
3 weeks until we go to the crash style event.
You
And
guys
then I
gotta pull a clutch.
Huh? Yeah. His car is easy.
We pulled the whole engine.
Yeah.
Just pull a little clip off and just fucking walk it out the front.
Oh, just go right. It's pretty easy. We've done it so many times now.
They took the whole wire harness out at the track and then put it back in.
Yeah. All for us to find what was wrong right in the front of the engine.
It's always the easy things, not the
Yeah.
hard things. What was it?
The blue solenoid was the wire. It was mounted over here, but the wire ran in front of between the radiator and the intercooler. And when I put the new fans in, I must have smashed it between, and it was grounding out, and so it kept blowing my ignition fuse. Every time I would start it, we would go put load on it, and blip, it would just turn off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some bullshit right there.
We hacked away at it at the track at Sonoma for, I don't know, 4 hours before some guy was like, I think it's this right here. Son of a bitch.
Was it that dude that just walked up randomly?
Yeah. We follow him. I forget his name, but I mean, I owe that guy for sure.
It wasn't Crick, was it?
I gotta look it up again. I'm not too positive.
It was a 240 issue. We just didn't want to run that day. It's like, nah, I'm Princess.
I made it out to the track and everything. Did my first lap, and then boom, right in the middle of the first lap, it just shut off. And then we got towed in, and me and this guy were getting towed in at the same time.
Yeah, I shut the track down because I fucking spilled oil everywhere. And then everybody was like,
We each did one lap and called it.
But this year, 2025, we will not be having these issues
We'll be pushing our cars.
on its own power.
Yeah.
I think your best bet is, like you say, go to an NA platform. None of this, I mean, I love superchargers and stuff and turbochargers and nitrous. Every one of my car has it. But if you want to beat on it, I think NA is the best way to go. Like, there's literally nothing you can do to an NA motor. It'll just
These
forever.
FD guys are running superchargers. They don't have issues like this. But their engines are also built for it.
They're
Yeah,
fully
but,
built.
but
fuck.
remember, I asked Martin what was the compression ratio. He was like 11.5 to 1, and I was like, "Can I put a supercharger on here?" He was like, "Just don't go over 800." And I was like, "Okay, cool." I kept it under 800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what you did now.
Well, I don't know what I did.
We know what you did.
I don't know. It did it. It worked though.
It worked for a while.
I just don't want to. It's one of those. We pull the engine. I don't know how hard it is to
We've done it before.
No, I know how hard it is to pull the engine, but like essentially, the pull I gotta send it to an engine builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be cheap.
No. The prices I just heard lately, I was just like, oh my god, I built 2 LSs for that.
The only other
And they can't get fucking parts right now. They're back ordered on cranks and rods.
really.
Yeah, so certain rod lengths, certain cranks, back order.
The only really thing I can think of is I have that 5.3 that El Chapo has, and I'll take the 5.3, put a cam, and just do the heads.
Good motor.
Yeah, just because essentially, like Odie said, like this blower combo,
I mean, you're already set up for E, so I mean, what would that make on E?
the 5.3.
5.3 with cam and heads, you can make at least 420 all day long, all day
Reliable.
long. All reliable. A reliable 420, maybe more.
Yeah.
You know, what compression, what fuel,
It'll be like my 240.
yeah.
Because he said the bottom ends. If the bottom ends,
Torque though equally like 380 foot-pounds of torque.
I made
Like,
450 on that KA.
really?
Yeah.
I told you, yeah, he didn't know how much your KA made.
Yeah, 450 torque, 430 horsepower. I think
So it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's boost happy. So like when you
I
drift,
almost want to drive in that 240.
I guarantee you, if you drive that 240, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised with Maya's fucking RB, the 26th or whatever the fuck.
I mean,
that
it's
is.
an RB.
Was
So
that
that-
25?
25.
25, yeah,
That's
whatever
two.
the hell it
That's
is.
two.
Yeah.
I
So
was
same as Matt's.
Yeah.
torquey.
I mean, mine.
There you go. No, it's not Matt's anymore.
Yeah, I have essentially the same car as Maya, but cooler.
Does it work though?
Yeah, it works way better than that piece of shit.
Oh,
It was just crashed.
It was tuned. It was
It just hit a green building. That's it.
tuned by the same idiot, huh?
No, we took it to Danny.
Oh, so it's awesome
Yeah.
tuned right.
Yeah, he took like 5 hours tuning Matt's car.
Yeah.
Who tuned your car?
He who shall not be named.
Wow, the joke goes on.
I think I'm looking more forward to driving that car than this car because
I mean, at least it worked. My car's the only one that's lasted for the last year and a half.
yeah, I drove his car all day at the track and it didn't even overheat.
That's got built forged internals,
Yeah, stock head, just built bottom end. Yeah.
not like Super Tech valves or any
Nuh-uh,
Super
just
Tech valve
Nothing.
springs.
Just stock head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great motor.
Yeah.
2.4 liter dual override cam. Can't go wrong.
I might as well throw the KA in here.
No, you should put a K series in here.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Randy already did that.
Who did?
Randy from Eliminate, he blew his engine.
Good guy.
They're not torque.
No.
Turkey.
You have to spin them to the moon.
I
Yeah.
think that engine is great, but since the Skyline's heavier than the S chassis, I think the engine has to work a lot more to get this around.
I agree, it has to. But the other thing is that you're spinning them at like 5K to 9K. Like there's nothing under 4,500 RPM. It's weird. That one that we just did,
Yeah.
it has like a weird VTEC. Like old VTEC was like 4K, 3,500, 4K.
This is when they 5.
5,200, and then it pulls all the way to 8,000 RPMs. The tack's like buried into the red in an Integra.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the way in the red. You're like, when the owner went to pick it up, I went for a ride with him, and he's shifting at the range of the dashboard. I'm like, hey, bro.
You go way past that.
I think you got to go further than that. He went past it the one time. He's like, oh my God.
Wait, did you sell that car?
I didn't sell it.
It was a customer.
Oh,
It was a
customer
customer's car.
Oh.
Friends.
Okay.
Friends.
I miss
Friends.
my Integra.
For tax reasons.
Let me borrow the engine out your car. Why? Just take this engine.
No.
You can't keep
hell
anything
no.
nice.
Who me? Yeah, I can. This car's still nice. The
It's got
fucking
clapped down fucking side skirts, the fucking Velcroed on fucking carbon fiber fenders, nitrous that doesn't work, a motor that's blown up. This thing's held on by, look at it, is this your
hey.
That's the quick disconnect.
Yeah.
This
bumper's
is the
worth more than
finest
your-
life of GTR ever could be.
This isn't a GTR.
It doesn't even have matching headlights. That one's that, and that one's that.
These headlights are expensive. $1,200 a headlight.
Pretty much a Nissan Maxima in Australia.
No, this is they don't have Maximas in Australia.
They don't. Ultima.
They don't
It's an
have
Ultima in Australia.
You know what? The only car I saw in Australia was just Toyotas. As dailies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Like
didn't
trucks?
see like everything. Their Land Cruisers are diesel. Then they
Oh,
have
their
the,
trucks are the best.
They've got the so apparently
They
the
own the truck
the
world.
next model after this Land Cruiser, it looks like an old truck, but they're all just old body styles, just newer interiors. So I think they stopped at like 04, 05 or something, which is crazy to see.
What year is this truck?
86.
My dad had a 79 That lasted forever.
That was
stock
my
engine,
first one, 79.
79? Yeah, yeah, 79 long bed.
That's what I had, 4x4.
Well, his wasn't the 4x4. It was his grandfather's, it was his dad's, and then it was his. Yeah, and the original engine, I want to say it went like 700,000.
This says 230 on it.
230?
Yeah, on the motor. But I just went through the whole, resealed it. It's all been resealed,
He
yeah.
blew his transmission racing the G35.
On what? Like.
Tell him that. Tell him how you blew your fucking transmission.
The torque converter bolts fell out, allegedly. Well, they did. But I was allegedly going faster, and there was a G35 right next to it. And it was a fuckboy, and we were just slicing and dicing.
Nice.
And all of a sudden, I let off, and I was like... I was like, oh shit, I thought the rods are blown. The torque converter bolts are all gone.
Yeah, those 22R engines are awesome. They last
That's
forever.
the ones they use in Lottie Dottie lands. Where they
They don't. No, they're onto the 3TC, the 2TC, and the 3TC motors now, which is like a newer version of the.
Is this the same engine Georgia has?
Yeah, this is the original, like the second version of the original. 20R was the original, then 22, and then they went to this like 3TC, which is a really good motor.
You think this fire will be done in a couple weeks? What?
Couple weeks. They're open for a couple days, Gary.
Somebody said, tell Brad to chill. California's already burning. No need to roast Gary like that.
Listen, I'll let Brad roast me because he's one of very few people I'll let roast me.
Everybody needs a clapped out GTR in the line. I'm just telling you right now, you guys.
Guess we'll just roll it up. Go get something. Did you eat? It's a squirrel on top of a roof.
You act like we're out in the forest.
Right.
He's running from the fires.
Like you've never seen a squirrel before.
I haven't seen a squirrel over here.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen rats.
Yeah.
I've seen rats.
Raccoons.
Y'all got
Oh,
raccoons?
Gary.
We'll push this forward and go to the shop.
Yeah.
Should we eat now or eat later?
We'll probably eat now. Matthew, he don't get hungry no more.
Is it really?
No, he don't get hungry no more.
What you mean?
The other day I went to the shop, he's like, I haven't eaten all day. You know why?
Oh, yeah.
The juice.
That's what my trainer was telling me. I'm gonna have to take TRT.
No.
As you get older, you need more testosterone. I was like, bro, I've been getting horny as fuck lately. All I want to do is just hump a wall every. Oh shit, my bad.
You want to end your life so we can
Yeah.
clean this up?
So, all right, everybody, we're gonna end the live here. We're gonna clean up this, and then we're gonna go to the shop, pull Gilbert's engine.
We'll come back though.
Yeah, we'll be back. So essentially, this works. I'm gonna look into the internet shit,
Yeah.
so we can go to the events.
ShopAnytimeLA.com.
Yeah.
You wanna?
Oh, Gilbert, you can do it with your hold fast shirt on.
I
and
know.
my
I'm
hood.
wearing a whole fast shirt. Micah Diaz. Your boy needs a new shirt.
You think Micah Diaz is watching?
No.
Reggie,
But message him. Let him know.
All right, everybody. If you want to support, shopanytimela.com. We got stickers and shirts. If you haven't received your shirts yet,
You will.
Yes.
You will. Making sure of it.